everybody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Әсемгүл Тілеужанқызы Тілеужан. I am an English teacher at the Americaға Technico-Technological College. Good morning, students. I'm glad to see you. Today we are going to talk about the English-speaking country, the United States of America. Because as a result of our lesson, you will write a guidebook about the USA. The aim of the lesson to give more information and to enrich students' knowledge about the USA, to develop critical thinking, logical thinking, to develop pupils' speaking, reading, writing, listening comprehension abilities, to develop the students' interest in the subject of English. And look through the slide. The plan of the lesson: geography, history, states, cities, sites. And learn about some facts. Official name: the United States of America. Status: a federal republic, a union of 50 states. Area: 9,364,000 square kilometers. Population: about 250 million people. Capital: Washington, District of Columbia. Who discovered America? Of course, the answer is nobody knows. North America may have been discovered by Vikings under Leif Erikson, but Europeans didn't know about its existence until Columbus' voyages. In 1492, three ships, the Santa Maria, the Pinta, the Nine, and the Columbus, landed the continent. In 1507, Amerigo Vespucci explored the area of South America and introduced a new land to the world. This continent was called after him America. Some facts from the history of the USA. In 1620, the first people from England arrived in America. They left England because of religious problems. In 1776, after the war with Britain, America became an independent country. Americans wrote the Declaration of the Independence and designed a new flag, the Stars and the Stripes. 4th of July, the Day of Independence, a national holiday. After the war in 1861-1865, between the northern and the southern states, the government stopped slavery. 1969, the first people of the moon were three astronauts: Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Collins. Now, students, let's speak about nationalities. White Americans, 83.5%, Africans, 12.4%, immigrants from Asia, 3.3%, Native Americans, Indians, Inuits, Eskimos, 0.8%. Of course, and I want to say about natural sites of the USA. From this slide you see Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls, waterfalls on the river Niagara, 51 meters high. It is situated on the border between the USA and Canada. The waterfall was discovered by expedition of Lasalle. There is always a rainbow over it. The next, about the Mississippi. It's an old man river. Together with its tributaries, the Missouri and the Ohio, is the longest river in the world. The United States of America is divided into 50 states. Hawaii became the 50th state in 1959. Alaska is separated from Russia by the Bering Strait. It's the biggest and the coldest state of the country. Each of the states has its own capital, government, and symbol. And let's speak about Washington. Who is George Washington? George Washington, the father of his country. He was an example of bravery and approved the fight against slavery. General Henry Lee wrote, "Washington was first in war, first in peace, and first in the heart of its countrymen." Washington, D.C., was named in honor of the first American president. It's the capital of the country. A state, a lake, an island, a mount, a canyon. Some universities and colleges, streets and squares are named after him. In 1888, the Washington Monument was established in the capital. The site of Washington, of course, the White House, is the residence of the American president. The Capitol is the highest building in Washington, where laws are made. No building in the city may be more than 40 meters high. The next site is Abraham Lincoln Memorial. Lincoln Memorial, with 36 columns, the number of states in Lincoln days, in a park on the banks of the Potomac River. A magnificent sculpture, Abraham Lincoln inside. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the USA. The next is the Statue of Liberty in the symbol of New York. It is 46 meters high, including the pedestal. The statue was designed by Bartholdi, a French sculptor who worked 10 years at it. In 1876, the statue was taken to pieces and shipped across the Atlantic as a gift from the French government to the USA for his democratic views. Chicago, the second economical center in the USA after New York. It's the biggest river port in the world. It's the biggest airport in the world. Here, 200 colleges, 5 universities are situated. The home of the first skyscrapers. Los Angeles, the nation's third largest city. Hollywood, the center of the US film industry. And I would like to say about the Walt Disney. Who is Walt Disney? Walt Disney, a world-famous cartoon director. His Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck are known to every child in the world. In 1955, a world-famous cartoons creator, Walt Disney, founded the first park of entertainment with decorations from popular Disney cartoonist Los Angeles. 10 million people visit Disneyland every year. And now, students, would you comment these dates? Who remember? 1942, 1776, 1902, 9,364,000, 1971, 1955, 250 million, and the 22nd of February. If you did it, check yourselves. What do you comment the dates? What do you answer the questions? Thanks to his exploration, America has got its name. It is 51 meters high, is situated on the border between Canada and the USA. It is famous for its 3 universities. He founded the first park of entertainment for children, the home of the first skyscraper, who presented the Statue of Liberty to the USA, and why? What is the biggest state of the USA? This city has no skyscraper. Dear students, I want to show your attitude to our lesson. What did you learn? What did you like best of all about the USA? Your homework is to make the guidebook about the USA in the written form according to the plan, general information, places to visit. Students, I want to show your attitude to our lesson. What did you learn? What did you like best of all about the USA? Your home task is to make the guidebook about the USA in the written form, according to the general information, places of interest. Our lesson is over. You've made so much today, and as a conclusion of our lesson, I wish you be always happy, study English, because it's very interesting and useful. Let's say goodbye.